LLMs, which are the core technology, although no longer the only technology, are fundamentally flawed. And people keep pouring money into them. And the best hope of making AI genuine, one of the problems with current AI is it's just not good enough. And everybody is banking on it getting better fast, right? I think that's what you're getting at here. They're banking on it getting significantly better fast. And the biggest problem has been reliability. And so lots of companies have tried this stuff out in their businesses, and often they're disappointed with the results. There are many studies showing that 70, 90% of the kind of experimental studies with AI don't actually return on investment. And the fantasy is that we're going to get better a lot faster. We're going to solve, for example, the so-called hallucination problem where these things just make stuff up. And then it will be good enough. And then there'll be, then money will rain down from the heavens for these companies. And so if we slow down, that does present a problem. Now, the other thing that's happening is people are spending massive amounts of infrastructure. They're building data centers, they've made commitments, so forth. Ironically, a temporary slowdown that focused on safety might actually move AI ahead in the long run faster. Profitable enterprise might actually be to rethink from the ground, how do we make this stuff reliable? Or do we need other stuff? What kind of AI could we build that is reliable? And so a slowdown might be a temporary slowdown that actually in the long run brings us to a much better place much quicker. That's an interesting alternative possibility here.
One of the biggest arguments for the current pace of the AI boom that you did hint at earlier is the so-called threat of China overtaking American AI. Now, does this mean that we want to slow down the development of AI? Does that mean that AI labs are admitting defeat, or that the argument was kind of always nothing more than just a justification for what, at least I suppose I would argue, is, I mean, to put it nicely, an unrealistic amount of capital expenditure?
I mean, it's hard to know what's inside their heads. I don't think the American companies have lost per se, just to be clear. I think the place that we're going to wind up with is not a winner take all, like a lot of people are imagining. I think it's going to be more like a tie, like Coke and Pepsi. American government is not going to buy its AI from Chinese companies. I mean, after today, after yesterday, they're not even going to buy humanoid robots from China. And China is better at making humanoid robots than we are by a long shot, being realistic about it.
关注人为 AI，每天一个 AI 心智模型。